Hello, this reading is going to be about Malehya, I think Sullivan. So, trying to find out what she's hiding. All alleged and speculation. I believe she knows what happened. I believe she's possibly responsible for what happened, if not covering up knowing what happened. I could be wrong. So, from her short reading, I got the Empress in reverse, and this is definitely giving me a Lori Vallow, Letitia Letitia vibe, where it's a neglectful, angry, depressed, sad, imbalanced mother, stepmother. So I believe this young lady is suffering, or was from postpartum depression, and there might be some other imbalances or sicknesses, physically or mentally, in there. I don't know. I'm not a doctor, but I do feel postpartum depression has a big role to play in this. So what she got was the Druid, which is the Five of Cups in this deck. It's reversed, which is kind of odd when it speaks about the woods. Two trees. So, the Druid, if it was in the upright, faith, inner strength, guidance. 5 is a number of spiritual growth, but if it's in reverse, it says, this card can be interpreted as representing the inherent duality of nature, encompassing both its benevolent and cruel aspects. So sometimes a mother and sometimes an enemy, or wanting a child and then neglecting them. Like there's a dual thing here. It can also signify inner turmoil or personal conflict related to the natural world. And I don't know if this is her reproductive system or her, something, this seems like either medical or mental was going on. So I'm also going to ask what, if anything, her brother knows. What, if anything, his brother knows. Now the card below is from my Korean deck, 4 seasons. Now they go by months, the cards, and this is what came out. May, this is the last week of May, purity, rain, stop. So something could be happening then. Let's see. Let me just read the whole thing. Early in the morning, the rain stopped without anybody knowing, and it is silent. Now all things are alive as if they've been blessed. The river calms down and shines again in blue. The small grass bug also sits on a leaf of the orchid again. This is the mother. My son just bought me a huge orchid plant for Mother's Day. Trimming its wings. No people or boats are to be seen on the river yet. Still, everything in the world seems to be in a hurry to prepare for a new start. A small wind of hope blows from somewhere to shake the water drops on the leaves. It is time to wake up from a long sleep and move forward. If you act lazily, it can be missed. Again, if you act lazily, it is time to wake up from a long sleep and move forward. If you act lazily, it can be missed. If the traveler arrives in a hurry and diligently, he may be lucky to get on the boat first. Now everything is smooth and peaceful. So it speaks of the difficult times are settled and a little more relaxation is available. So just think of her in a postpartum state and whatever acclivities, I think that's the right word, she has tagged along with that. So she's thinking in one state and acting in that state, and then once that passes, she goes back to a sense of normalcy. Okay, let me read that again. The difficult times are settled, meaning she thinks the difficult times was being the mother and the kids, and usually when kids 7, 8 or under, I think it was 7 or 8 I read, any violence or harm to children is because of bedwetting. So, okay, let me be quiet and just read this. The difficult times are settled and a little more relaxation is available. To take another leap, it is needed to take a little breath. Yesterday's hardships had passed. There is no need to stick to the past. Proceed with the flow. A good atmosphere follows, and you will gain strength. A time has come to put your decision into action. So I think I know what that means, but I'm not fully clear. But I'm wondering, is there a waterfall around their neighborhood or their community, their environment? A waterfall. Something about a waterfall. Okay. Then she got telepathy. So telepathy speaks of here correspondence, ultimate understanding with another, and agreement. Okay. In her first reading, she got the short reading, the Empress in reverse, the Ten of Pentacles, which was in my usage of that deck is always, it usually comes out when a mother should have protected or didn't protect their children, or overprotected. So it can go either way. That could be the duality. I don't know what this is. But then she also got the bonnet, and that's the little baby bonnet, which on that sticker, usually it's a red cap. On this new set of stickers I got, the Lotteria set, it's a young woman with a red cap. So it looked like the mother and a babysitter, but this could be one of the brother's girlfriends. So I'll just put that there. So the little baby bonnet is caution. Put the bonnet on the baby, lest he catch a cold. Protect yourself and others in a motherly way. Take precautions. Watch out for preventable harms. Making sure someone's health is taken care of. So I don't know. It also, the taser came out. So was somebody fighting and got tased? Did one of the kids get tased? But then something about fire came out, possibly. An accident. Did an accident happen and then it turned into something? They made it way worse. Okay, let's see. I want to go here for some reason. Well, it asked me to earlier, but I forgot to pull one. Jack and Lilly, what happened in your disappearance? Jack and Lilly, what happened? Interesting. In your disappearance. So, is that like a stranger? Hold on, I'll fix it. What was that? Dust? Okay. Is that water? I see blood, but is that water? Why? Is somebody in the shower? Or is that the glass door? Why do I think this is her? Okay, looking at herself in the mirror. Why do I think this is her talking to herself or her other personality. I don't know what this is. Okay, let me just keep going with a reading. Malehya, what are you hiding? What happened? When I asked where they were, I got the beach and something about a restaurant. Malehya, what are you hiding? Okay. Organized crime, so purity lost. 5 of Cups in reverse is going back to the Druid. 5 of Cups in reverse. Moving on, forgiveness, hope returns, and recovery time. All right. I don't know how organized. Let me grab just 3 stickers. Malehya, what are you hiding? A couple of stickers. Huh. Okay, I'll stop there. What's this? Okay, I think that girl in the bonnet thing had red hair. So, Captain Jack's Special Reserve Room. Nothing really matters. I think that's a walkie-talkie. I don't know what that is. Looks like a walkie-talkie to me. A bee. A bow. And red chewing gum. Organized crime. Okay, I'm going to leave that over there. Let's do tarot. Malehya, what are you hiding? What do you know about your children's disappearance? Temperance. Oh, I don't know if they got into drugs or a weapon. Temperance. Malehya, what are you hiding? Ten of Cups. Family and drugs, so far as what I'm getting. Malehya, what are you hiding? Strength. Oh, I was going to say that at the beginning. If the Strength card came out, I was done. That means it's her. It's something to do with her. She has full knowledge of what happened. Are they growing weed? Are they making their own liquor? Bootlegging? Moonshine? I don't know. Did they accidentally give one of these kids something to drink that they shouldn't have? I don't think I've ever looked at this. I haven't gotten it yet. What are all these doll parts? Eyeballs. Oh, someone's back there working. Where is this book? Okay. So she's pouring everything into the jug. More pouring. And he's got a water bottle. She. Okay. 14, 8, 10, 1, 5, 5, 1, 8. Let's see. Where's my number book? 518. Where is she hiding? It doesn't go that far. 518. Healthy change. You need to alter your lifestyle. There is something in your life presently that isn't helping your body and mind. Your angels want you to focus on the wellness of your whole self, not just your spirit. They call on you to take care of an issue you've let go on too long. What is the body or mind health action you have been needing to take? Make the time to confront this issue today. Again, I think she was going through postpartum depression. And I'm not excusing what, if anything, she did, but I think that led to some choices which are going to lead to some consequences. She might have been self-medicated. She might have been needing medication. This might be a family, a passed down trait or gene. I think I want to say gene distortion in the family, or I don't know what I'm actually saying there, but because I'm not a doctor. It just, to me, this screams, I have postpartum depression and I can't control my mind or my actions. Temperance, patience, prudent decisions, balance of actions, compassion, composure, tranquility. Avoid making rushed decisions. Patience should be used. Be very careful in your actions to take into consideration the feelings of others. A time of harmony and peace. That's what it should have been. Strength. While I'm here. 1 second. 10 of Cups. Ten of Cups. A card of home and family, a peaceful spirit and heart, opportunity to enjoy the pleasures of life. Your attention should be on your home and peace in your home. It is time that balance and harmony are present in your home. Okay, again, so I'm getting a lot of balance and patience, and so I think she was chemically imbalanced because of postpartum depression. All right, I'm going to I feel like I need one more. Okay, yes, I will go there. Tell me or show me. I have to get up. Malehya's state of mind when her, not when her, as her, show me Malehya's state of mind in her child's disappearance. What is her state of mind? What's she thinking, doing, saying, seeing? Malehya, where was she at in terms of energy? Readiness. Preparation, prompt, arrangement. That's the second time it said arrangement. Agreement? Did that say agreement? Or arrangement? Telepathy. telepathy, an agreement, an arrangement, purity. What did that say? Faith, inner strength, guidance. Okay. Now we're going to go to what, if anything, does Malehya's brother know about these children's disappearance? What, if anything... Okay, before I do that, I just need a few stickers. I have them, I might as well use them. Malehya and the disappearance of her children. What can you tell us? Okay, I'm not taking all those. This works. Now we go with amethyst. We already got something about lilac, the moon, the mother, black magic, the pentagram. Everything will be okay. A blue heart. I'm gonna wait. So was it a drug deal and then they got, I don't want to say scammed or duped or something like that? Okay. What does the brother know? Malehya's brother. Oh, hold on, this came out too. I didn't see it. Milan. Church. And that kind of looks like Masonic or Freemasonry. I don't know what that is. I just know it's black magic. Keys, Hierophant. Kind of. Okay. The brother. Knight of Pentacles. What does her brother know? Justice. The Grey Wolf, neutral. More Masonic references. Balance. He holds the balance. She's in balance. He holds the balance. Slow and steady. Writing in slow and steady. What does her brother know? I don't want to go with that deck. I want to go... What, if anything, does her brother know about these kids' disappearance? The lovers, a choice, the egg, the mother, Mork and Mindy, roommates, mountain obstacle. So she got 2 major arcanas. He got 2 major arcanas. He had to make the choice, or she had to make the choice? Okay, if something happened with her, maybe he came in. Let's see. What does Malehya's brother know, if anything? Maybe he had to make a choice of who he believed between her and the boyfriend. What does Malehya's brother know, if anything? Somebody from the past. Okay, that's kind of ironic. Another octopus. How does that happen? His head is a fishbowl. Okay. What's this? Do I have octopus on here? No. A bird, a message, a blue jay, I think. I don't know what kind of bird exactly. A Okay, interesting. So are these people making liquor? He's got whiskey, she's got rum. They're both said Jack, right? Yeah, Captain Jack's. Did somebody taint the liquor? And then I have this, which means vintage to me. Somebody from the past. Could be somebody you grew up with, so that would be her brother. Show me his state of mind during the kid's disappearance. What is the brother's state of mind about the kid's disappearance? Lily and Jack. Pride. Self-esteem, self-worth, and ego. Does that guy have a crown? No. This guy got a feather in his cap. Computer. Coffee, but first coffee. That was in the short. Okay. Let's go to Daniel's brother. What, if anything, does Daniel's brother know about the kid's disappearance? 6 of Cups. What, if anything, does Daniel's brother know about the kid's disappearance? Star. What, if anything, does Daniel's brother know about the kid's disappearance? It's telling me to go here. 10 of Pentacles. This is the card she got in the beginning, not this deck, but she got the 10 of Pentacles in the short reading. I saw something about, okay, that guy has a laptop, this girl's nude. Getting someone back, reconciliation, reunion, how things used to be. This is Daniel's brother. Getting the family back. Alright, where was Daniel's brother at in regards to energy when these kids disappeared? Family. Bond, home, background. I don't know. This is one of those too close for me families. Daniel's brother. Show me. Alright, I'm going to do this too. Give me stickers for Daniel's brother. What's going on here? Are they making liquor, growing weed, have a laboratory or something, making illegal movies, recording something or someone? Daniel's brother. Tell me about Daniel's brother and these kids disappearing. Jealous? Was he jealous of... His brother? Okay. I got thank you, Mom. I've got another devil. What does that say? In the home of... I've got go outside. Home, son, man, father. 3 obstacles. I've got, oh, that's kind of creepy. A notebook, and then that star, and they found that star sticker. She probably has a diary or a journal. Arizona. Books, growth, learning, knowledge, which would mean he probably knows something. And then Hugs keep us alive. Okay. I got one for him. What did I want? Oh, that's what I want. Give me one card for Malehya's brother in this situation. Overindulger. Give me one card for Daniel's brother in this situation. Okay, I'm going to leave that there. Give me one card for Malehya in this situation, and then we'll end it. Okay. So did something... Okay, remember? Well, I remember. So the restaurant came out. Is there something about not wanting to eat? A bathroom accident? Or fighting to get your child to eat or something? Okay, I just got a weird thought. Were they promising rewarding food in return for them to do something? Okay, so again, this is Malehya's brother, this is Daniel's brother, and that is Malehya. What are you in regret about? I was going to leave it, but... What exactly are you in regret about? Organized crime? That's what they got in the front, so they... I'm surprised the Three of Pentacles didn't come out. This one's talking to me. Maybe not. Okay. What are you in regret about? Actually. Yeah. What are you in regret about? What are you in regret about? The restaurant. What the fuck's this restaurant? I don't know what this restaurant is, you guys, but that's come up twice. Maitre d', fast food, waitress, menu, haute cuisine, hungry, fine wine, family dinner, chef, marriage proposal, gourmet, hotel, business lunch, tavern, corked wine, 7 courses. I don't know. That's the second time a restaurant has come out. I can't... no, I don't know how many restaurants are in that area. What overindulger? What's that about? Outer space? One small step, spaceships, asteroid belt, Newton, moon, supernova, moon, mother. This is Malehya's brother. Supernova, star, spacewalk, laser weapon, alien life form, orbit, Einstein, space station, speed of light, black hole, ET. Not really sure what to make of that. And Daniel's brother. Okay, what is going on here? Radioactive materials scientist, Manhattan Project, World War II, arms industry, dirty bomb, CERN, physics, Armageddon, Oppenheimer, terrorists, Hiroshima, X-rays, mutually assured destruction. I don't know what that means, but I'm going to stick with this restaurant thing. Okay, thank you.